Oh, hello. It's Wednesday, the 10th of January, and park reservations are gone! Hello, welcome back to Richard Vlogs Disney. My name's Richard. I make Disney vlogs. Obviously, Roberta is not currently with me. She's up at the room. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. If this is your first time here, why not go back and watch some others? But before you do that, make sure you subscribe and do all of that stuff if you do like Disney content. But welcome to a beautiful blue sky morning at the Polynesian Resort. The first beautiful blue sky morning we've had since we checked into the Polynesian Resort, and it's also on the day we're checking out of the Polynesian Resort. Good. It happens. What can you do? Weather. Yes, today we are changing resorts. We are off to Caribbean Beach for a couple of nights before we board the Fantasy. So we're going to head over there, but that's not really what today is about. Today is about Parks Pass reservations are gone, and all day park hopping is back. And do you know what that means? We're going to try and do 4 parks in one day, because you can again, because it's an option again. So we're going to see if we can get through it all. Obviously, normally you'd like to start as early as possible if you're going to do that. We've started a little bit later because we're lazy people. I wanted to come down and get one last look on the beach before we checked out. This is the weather that I wanted. It is cold, I'm not going to lie. It is about 13 degrees Celsius. I'm not going to do the Fahrenheit conversion in my head for you Americans. Sorry about that. Check on your phone. Yeah, it's not the warmest. Look, Florida weather is something you can never plan for. I think people think it is perpetually sunny here, which it's not. Go to California if you want that, because it very rarely is not sunny there. Florida has wild weather, and it has wild weather most of the year. There's settled times, but the settled times tend to be spring and autumn. If you come in the winter or you come in the summer, you can hit some pretty intense weather. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen that we hit some pretty intense weather. Actually, maybe I'll put a quick video up.
Oh God.
So that was yesterday. That was the day that we were going to try and do 4 parks in one day, because Parks Passes actually went away yesterday, but we just knew there was no way we were going to get it done because we knew that was coming. So we're going to do it today instead. So if you want to skip over to when we start going to the parks, because obviously we're about to change resorts and I'm going to vlog that, check the times in the description to skip through the chapters. So if you are changing resorts at a midpoint of your stay, Disney will move your bags for you. You just have to get them down to Bell Services before 11 a.m. and then tell them that your next resort is, and they will transport them for you to your next resort. We have a car, so there's no point us doing that because we would have to come back to the Polynesian anyway later to get our car. So we're just going to drive ourselves. But if you don't have a car, maybe you used bus transportation to get to your resort, Uber, whatever. What you can do, you can leave your bags with Bell Services. They'll transport them to your new resort. You can go off to a park. You can continue with your day, and then once you're ready to go, you go back to your new resort rather than your old resort. Check in, and then they'll give you your room. They'll tell you your room. Call Bell Services, and Bell Services will bring your bags for you to your new room. So it isn't like you have to sort of figure this all out yourself. They will take care of it. If you have any questions, obviously just head down to your resort front desk. They'll let you know what to do, and they'll arrange it all for you. 3809. You were nice. Okay, bear with us while we drag these bags to our car. It is way before check-in time, but we are just going to pop in, check in. They can send us a ping to our phone.
Just in case they have a cheeky room.
Just in case they have a room, yeah. But if they don't, they can send us a ping to our phone later once they assign us a room, and we can leave our bags with Bell Services in the meantime. So we're going to check in, see what's going on. Well, that's nice. Maybe they'll have some merch.
Like you and the Caribbean Beach had a birthday.
We do. It is the 35th anniversary of Caribbean Beach this year. So as expected, there was no room available yet, which is fine. It isn't even 10 o'clock yet, so we're very early. But what we're going to do, we're going to leave our bags with Bell Services, Gonna go get them out of the car, leave them with Bell Services, park, and then get on a bus to Animal Kingdom, which is gonna be our first park of the day, and we'll go through the rules of 4 parks in one day for us in a minute. But what we'll also do is we'll cut to the room tour now, just to do it just to cap it off nicely before we get into the parks stuff. Hello, past Richard and future Richard, because you don't know it yet because you're watching now, but we talk about the room tour in the future, so there's like a 3-way thing going on. Anyway, welcome to a newly refurbished room here at Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort. This is one of the newly refurbished standard rooms with 5th sleeper, so let's take you through that now. We will start at the door of this freshly refurbished Caribbean Beach Resort room. This is a 5 sleeper, and you can see the bed is going to be there. We'll pull that down. We have 2 queen size beds. This is a connecting room, so there is a door just there, but we don't know who's through there. 2 queen size beds, just like most, I think nearly every room now at Walt Disney World. Nicely raised beds for your luggage to fit under. There is a vanity in between, not a vanity, bedside table, there we go, in between the 2 beds. Plenty of power, so 2 USB-A ports, 2 plug sockets, over bed lights. I like the little jewels in here, and actually the headboard is really nice. On the wall there you have your thermostat for changing the temperature. The bathroom has this sliding door scenario going on, and then in front we have big TV on the wall. The only resort that I can think of that still has Walt Disney World today, because the last few resorts we've stayed at haven't had it. It's really nice to hear that music playing. Like I said, this is a 5th sleeper, so this will be your pull down. There we are. So a slightly short bed, absolutely fine for a child. I think most adults would probably struggle. I love the Mickey on the beach with Pluto artwork. That's very sweet. Oh my god, that's heavy. One second, push that back up. In here we have drawers. These are very deep. Plenty of storage. Okay, more drawers underneath the 5th sleeper bed. Over here we have the Cuisinart coffee maker. So not the Keurig that we had at the Polynesian. You do get a slightly worse coffee maker in a moderate resort. Here we have, I thought that was going to be drawers, but it's not. The fridge, the standard Disney World resort fridge. On this side we have 2 chairs and a table, so if you are going to be dining in your room. A nice big mirror. This new curtain with this flower motif on it, including there's one, hidden Mickeys. Very nice. Still have the under window AC. Those can be quite noisy, so hopefully that one is not, but still on the older AC. So like at all moderate resorts, double sink in the bathroom. Nice big mirror. Hello. This is all of your storage space just here for your clothes. So no built-in wardrobe in this resort. I'm trying to think how it is in other moderates. I think it's the same. Towels down here. Little feeling good. Plenty of hangers, obviously, if you need hangers. If you are an unpacker, we're only here for a few nights, so we won't be making use of those. Extra pillows and blankets. You have your ironing board, if you so need it, with your iron up here. Here is your safe. This one is a bit small. Again, I think that's kind of like a moderate resort standard size, but because it's in the walls, like laptops would have to stand up. It's a very awkward safe, but I'm just kind of guessing that there wasn't really too many other places to put it, but that's your safe. And finally, the toilet is a toilet. The shower curtain has changed. This used to have like a flowery pattern on it. It doesn't anymore. It's just a standard white shower curtain. We also have the Disney no longer H2O because it's been covered with a sticker, shower gel, shampoo and conditioner. Sorry, had to get out of the toilet because the fan is very loud. I was talking about the Disney H2O products, which are no longer H2O, even though this one says H2O. H2O stopped producing the soap a while back. I can't remember if they went out of business or not, or if they just stopped, but they stopped. Disney recently bought the formula, so they're going to be producing it themselves. So if you love that sea salt and sea marine smell, don't worry, it's sticking around. You will still be able to get it. My hope is that we start being able to get it in the shops again. So Disney, if you're watching, sell it to us. We will buy it in large quantities. Anyway, that's the bathroom. There are 2 room types available at Caribbean Beach. So this is the standard room. And then there used to be the pirate rooms, which have actually recently been changed to what they call under the sea rooms, which are Little Mermaid themed. So there we go. That is your Caribbean Beach resort room. We'll go back to your regularly scheduled programming. Thank you very much. Goodbye. And there we go. Room tour at the Caribbean Beach. Right. Bell services, bags, park. Let's go. So we are at the bus stop for Animal Kingdom on our way to begin 4 parks in one day. What's that achievement? Honorary Guardian. So these are the rules for 4 parks in one day. 1, every park we must ride something. So that's something with a wait time. You have to stand in line, so you can't just do like a walkthrough. 2, you have to experience something. So that's more like your walkthrough things. 3, you have to eat something, and that's eat something that's specific to that park. So it can't just be Starbucks, which we'll probably get anyway, but you have to eat something specific to the park that you're in. And in number 4, to cap off, we are going to buy a pin from each park as we finish it off. You have to use Disney transportation to get between the parks, so no driving, even though we have a car. And also, you can't use Genie Plus. Now, we do have a lightning lane for Flight of Passage because we want to ride Flight of Passage, but that won't count as our ride something for Animal Kingdom. We will have to find something else to stand in line for. So let's wait for the bus and let's try it. 4 parks one day. Let's go. Taking the Avatar themed bus to Animal Kingdom. So we've arrived at Animal Kingdom. It's looking pretty quiet here, so we might get more than just the singular thing that we need to do to complete the challenge done. Like I said, we do have a lightning lane for Flight of Passage, which is basically now. So we're going to go and do that first, then we'll get into everything else. Otherwise, just a little bit of information. So now that park hopping is back all day, so no need to wait until 2 p.m. to change parks. Bus transportation between parks is now beginning much earlier. So from now you can get a bus from park to park from 10 a.m. rather than from 2 p.m. which it used to be. So they have opened up the possibilities of getting between parks much easier. Obviously there's other things back as well, like the Disney dining plan and all that kind of good stuff. It is still Christmas time on the 10th of January at Animal Kingdom. Other parks really have started to pull theirs down, but so far looks like the tree is up. But that's good. This is the best tree at Disney World, so it's nice to see it. Tree of Life looking really nice in the sun. Still a great land, still one of the best lands. There's been rumours that this might fill the empty expansion slot that was supposed to be Star Wars in the Studios Park in Paris, that this is one of the contenders for that space. I'd be okay with that. It would be a shame for it to lose its exclusivity to Orlando, but I do feel like, or I'm pretty sure that it's going to end up in California at some point anyway. So if it's going to be there, it'd be nice to have it closer to home. So even though it's not going to count towards the challenge, Flight of Passage now, it's becoming easier and easier to get this individual lightning lane. It doesn't sell out at 7 o'clock. Not even close. In fact, I'm pretty sure if I was to look now, it's still available. I was going to film with my phone in the backpack storage bit so you can see how it moves around, but I couldn't get the phone situated properly, and then I panicked because I was taking time. Anyway, genuinely, for me, I truly believe it is still their greatest achievement, that ride. It's unbelievable. Obviously, people love Rise, and I get why you would love Rise, but it's super unreliable. You get those B modes where the animatronics don't work. They had to turn those big gun animatronics off really early into it opening because they would break. So it just, I don't think it, while it probably is a better, I wouldn't say a better ride, it's definitely got more to it. This is just, it's just so consistently good, and it works all of the time. Anyway, enough about that. We are going to eat now and do the first thing that actually ticks something off of our 4 parks in one day. We're going to go to Satuli Canteen for lunch, and that will be our thing that you can only get in Animal Kingdom because the food there is great. It's not point number 1, but it is the first thing we've done towards 4 parks in one day. Eat something that is unique to the park you are in. So we are in Animal Kingdom, we are in Satuli Canteen, the best quick service on property, and obviously even though the noodles and the meat is unique to Animal Kingdom, we also went for this little dessert that is unique to Animal Kingdom, so that will be our thing here. So just a little bit more about the dessert that will tick this box for us at Animal Kingdom. This is a blueberry cream cheese dessert. Do you want to dig in? Is that like a meringue top? Oh, the chocolate was matcha. Really good. That is really good.
It's not too sweet.
No, it's not too sweet at all. It has some nice flavours to it. Yeah, I like that. I mean, even though we've technically already done our have something unique to a park, you didn't think we were going to leave here without having a night blossom, did you? For the next however long this lasts, I am a complete person. Forever the best. Always dreaming of night blossoms.
Look at him go.
Hey. This doesn't count as experiencing something. I think that's too easy at Animal Kingdom.
Oh, where'd you go, monkey?
But it is always cool to take some time to look at the animals.
Look at the way he's scratching his
This is where we're headed to. Everest. This is going to be our ride something in this park, so that will tick that off. Then I think we might go and do one of the animal trails for the experience something. Is it a smart idea for me to go on Everest after just eating and then chugging a night blossom? Probably not, but I guess we'll find out. One of my favourite Animal Kingdom memories is when I was doing the Dopey Challenge in 2019 when we were running on the marathon through Animal Kingdom. People had stopped at this bar just here with their race bibs on and everything to drink, to have a beer. It wasn't even 7 a.m. Yeah, that's genuinely one of my favourite Animal Kingdom memories that I have. Ride something with a posted wait time. Check.
Attention Expedition Everest team members. Once on...
I was happy when that ride was closed. Well, that's always a terrible experience. You don't mock my millennial pause. You gotta let the counter start. Can't stop talking till it says 1. Yeah. I hate it. There's two bits.
Mind you, do you actually really hate it? Because you were the one that I didn't even say a single ride. You were like, we're going on Everest.
Yeah, because we haven't been on it in ages, and also it's got the shortest line. Like
Dinosaur had 20 minutes.
I do hate it. There's 2 points in it that I hate. There's a bit where it's going backwards, and it just kind of goes down, and then really quickly sort of back up. It drives your stomach like into you. I don't know. I know that sounds stupid. Anyway, we're going to go over to Rafiki's Planet Watch. That's going to be our experience, a thing that doesn't have a wait time thing. Someone wants to pet the goats. And then we will start making our way to our next park via a shop, because we need to get a pin to commemorate the fact that we have done our bit in Animal Kingdom.
Siéntense hasta atrás, pegados al respaldo de la banca. Y por favor, vigilen a los niños. Gracias.
You're very calm. I like that. Who doesn't love goats? Look at this one. What are you doing up there? Such goat energy. Hello. We came. We saw. We
experienced.
We pet the goats. I was going to say, you ate what? The goats? I was talking about just specifically here.
Oh, I thought you meant like animals.
We did not ride the goats. That's very, very much like would like to put that into the internet. We are going to head back now. Just cut to footage of us riding the goats. We did not ride the goats. We're going to go back. Yeah. We're going to go back to the main park now. On our way out, we're going to grab a coffee. We're going to go and see the otters and the cotton top tamarins, because if you have watched any of our vlogs before when we come to Animal Kingdom, you know they're my faves. So we're going to head up there now, and then we're going to change park. Now, the plan had originally been Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Hollywood Studios, so like I feel like that's quite a good line to go through. I've just looked at the wait times. Most parks are pretty calm, apart from Magic Kingdom, which is horrifically busy. 100 minutes for Big Thunder Mountain on a Wednesday. So we might flip it round and maybe go Hollywood Studios, Epcot, Magic Kingdom in that order. And that actually probably makes sense because Magic Kingdom closes last. I truly believe that Animal Kingdom has some of the best views of any park. It's my tamarin friends. Look at them. My favorites. Look at them.
Oh gosh, I want to cuddle one so bad.
If I'm ever going to get banned from Disney, it's going to be for stealing one of these.
They wouldn't notice.
And our other favourite animal. They're like the most dramatic little things. One more stop to make in Animal Kingdom to complete our little challenge for this park. I'm not gonna lie, we spent way more time here than I thought we would, and it already seems like we are failing our 4 parks in one day. But we will carry on, we will see how far we get. Will we make it? Who knows? So, get to focus, there we go, our Animal Kingdom pin. It's time to change park. And welcome to park number 2. In the time between deciding we were coming here and getting here, it's very busy. I feel like the times I was looking at when I checked earlier, my app must have not refreshed since like 10 o'clock this morning or something, because it looked suspiciously quiet, and I was like, oh, that's good. And it's no longer suspiciously quiet. In fact, it's very busy. Context, 105 minutes for Tower of Terror. So we are thinking our ride here is going to be Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, because that is currently at 55 minutes, and that seems to be probably about as good as we're going to get. Food-wise, we're still deciding. We have a few options. Same for experience, but we are here. Park number 2 of the day, and this is going to be our ride for Hollywood Studios, Mickey and Minnie's. It's currently 65 minutes.
Well, hiya, folks. Want to take a ride on the train? Excuse me, you there. Do you mind helping these good people into the cartoon while I fix this here locomotive?
Hiya, folks. Hello there. How you doing?
Hey, Mick and Mim.
You're taking good care of our train.
The water's clear with me. What could possibly go wrong?
Oh, no. We're going to rip that track smash.
Come on in. Don't be shy. That's right. Now, let's conga!
Nothing can stop us now. I am so that we would finally make it. We've had one crazy ride.
That was basically exactly 55 minutes. The wait time was very, very accurate, and actually not too bad. It didn't feel like 55 minutes though. We are going to go and make our way to get our food item from Hollywood Studios, which is going to be from Andy's Lunchbox. Then we're going to head into Galaxy's Edge to do our thing that is not a lined up thing, and we'll show you when we get there. We've come into Toy Story Land for our food item. There is a new thing here in Toy Story Land since the last time we were here, which is the Roundup Rodeo Barbecue. Not where we're going for our food item, but it's nice to see new things being added to the land. While I would have preferred perhaps some like proper stores, like a proper couple of shops for the land, a sit-down restaurant is also kind of a good use of the Toy Story theming. Barbecue is not particularly our type of food.
Not American barbecue.
Yeah, I mean, I like it. I know it's not really your kind of thing, which is fine. So maybe Lithuanian barbecue. So not really, probably one that we'll tick off the list anytime soon. We've come to Andy's Lunchbox for our food item.
We could get a mini Baby Bell snack cheese.
I'm not sure that's unique to Hollywood Studios. Definitely have them in the fridge at home. Hollywood Studios hasn't always been the best for like food and like snacks, but I feel like a lot of the good ones, so the Tochos and the like Pop-Tarts, like snacks, are here and they're good. So this is what we're going to go for. So we went for the raspberry tart as our food item from Hollywood Studios. It's like a Pop-Tart, but it's made here. It looks a lot more like sort of like short crust pastry than like a Pop-Tart pastry. It's good. It is more like short crust than a Pop-Tart. But do it a little bit more filling. I want more raspberry. But also, it's not overly sweet, which I thought it would be.
It's like a jammy dodger.
It is. That's exactly what it is. It's a jammy dodger. Anyway, food item from Hollywood Studios, done. Off to do our experience. So for our experience, we're going to play a little bit of the Battu Bounty Hunters game. We're looking for Strutter. Now to play this, you need a Magic Band Plus. Then it makes use of the Disney Parks Play app. Have you got the app open? Show us the app. So it shows you what we're looking for. It's a little bit tricky sometimes to play in the daytime because it's reliant on you checking what color your magic band is flashing as to whether you're going to the right doors or not. Basically, you now have to explore Battu and find the door that this bounty is hidden behind. If you're going in the right direction, it flashes green. If you're going in the wrong direction, it flashes red. And if it flashes purple, you're there. Well, some of the very grandiose claims made by Disney early in the development of Galaxy's Edge have never quite come to fruition. I'm looking at you, roaming droids. It is good to have more stuff to do, and I think this game is really good because it like forces you to explore, it forces you to walk around the land, which is always good. And you sort of notice little doorways and things that you hadn't noticed before. We're still looking. Are we still red? I think it gets harder the further through you go. You get a lot less sort of like warning that you're going the right way or the wrong way. We've had buzzing. We're now going around looking at doors. No, not this one. Okay. We are scanning a door. Did you get him? Perfect. So the door that we were looking for was near Ogre's Cantina. As you get closer to the door,
You have to go and collect the credits.
Your band starts to vibrate and obviously continue to flash green. And then what happens is when you get to the door, it makes a noise. You open up your phone, you can scan the door, which basically means open the camera, hold it up so it can see the door. You get the scanning animation. It shows you the bounty that you've caught, and then you head back to collect your credits. And once you're done, you come to this door, you shove your hand in, you let it scan.
5 is good, but 6 bounties. Now we're talking. More credits for you, more credits for me.
And then if you wanted to, you go and collect your next bounty and continue and repeat. But that is our experience in Hollywood Studios. As we were walking through Galaxy's Edge, we stumbled into the Mandalorian and Grogu. Look at him. Look at him. I feel like we could have added to our 4 parks in one day, steal something from each park, because we would have stolen otters or cotton top tamarins and Grogu. Again, we're not stealing anything. That is, for legal reasons, that was a joke. And into the dark room we go to get ourselves a pin. There was no specific Hollywood Studios pin in the dark room, so we're going into Mickey's of Hollywood to see if they have one. If not, there was a kind of nice, I say kind of nice, there was a nice Mickey and Minnie's pin, which, considering we rode that as our ride, would be a good one to get. But I was hoping to get something like park specific for each pin, so let's have a look. Okay, we checked Mickey's of Hollywood, they had nothing either, so we've gone for this best date night ever runaway railway pin, which is very cute. Park 2, done. It is 4:30, so we're kind of back on track. I felt like it was getting a little bit away from us, but 2.5 hours. It's 4:30. Magic Kingdom closes at 10. We have 5.5 hours to do Epcot and Magic Kingdom. I feel like we can do that. Fireworks tonight at Magic Kingdom are at 8, and I feel like after the fireworks, the park will get emptier, and it'll be a breeze to get on something. Epcot could be very easy because if we really, really need to do something quick, there's always Spaceship Earth, which will be a walk on now. You were saying it as well, you knew where I was going. So potential that we could.
Nemo and Friends.
Or Nemo and Friends, also probably a walk on as well. So there's a potential for a very quick ride. Food is probably going to be the hardest thing, and the reason it'll be the hardest thing, it'll probably be choosing from all of the options that you have at Epcot. And then we need to find an experience, perhaps one of the bands or the country specific entertainment. Anyway, to the Skyliner. Roberta just raised a very good point. Journey of Water with Moana. Perfect. Anyway, again, to the Skyliner. We're taking a moment while, because we could get off at the Skyliner, our room is ready. So we're just taking a quick moment to go and locate our room and then walk through Caribbean Beach and get to the other Skyliner station to get to Epcot. But we're trying to locate Jamaica Building 44. So here it is, room 4439. Ta-da! Now we're going to do our room tour, which you would have already seen. Time travel magic. But for you, we're going to Epcot now. And I'm going to... My brain's melting. Anyway. Continue.
To feel it anymore. Love isn't open.
Okay. You carry on. Maybe we can't get around this way. Let's go this way. One
Love
thing...
could be so much more with you. That's what I was gonna say.
One thing to think about if you're staying at Caribbean Beach, there are no 3-story buildings here, like you get at Coronado and also at French Quarter, I think. But there are no lifts in any of the buildings. There are only stairs. So if you are on a 2nd-story room, as we are, you will have to drag your bags upstairs. Or you can do what we've done, which is leave them at Bell Services because we got here much earlier, and then have them drag it up the stairs for you. But yeah, there are no lifts in any of the buildings. And welcome to Epcot, park number 3 of the day. We've obviously come in via the International Gateway entrance because we came in via the Skyliner. So we're currently walking through the United Kingdom Pavilion. Still got Christmas decorations up here, so it seems like half of Walt Disney World it's still Christmas, the other half it's not. I've just realised there were none at Hollywood Studios. So they're in the process of doing it. Talking of things they're in the process of, they are also in the process of setting up for Festival of the Arts, because that starts this Friday. My time, not your time, because this is in the future for you now, and it's probably started and it's halfway through. Anyway, so we have 3 options for rides that we can do for this park that currently have 5-minute waits. So that's going to be something of either Figment, Spaceship Earth, or the Seas with Nemo and Friends. So we're going to stroll over and pick one of those to go on, and then find a snack. Our snack in Epcot, we went for the maple popcorn from the Canada Pavilion. So no, it's not just popcorn, because that's not unique to Epcot. It is the maple popcorn. We thought of it because we both smelt it as we walked into Le Cellier last night for dinner, and I went, that smells good. So we thought, let's come and get maple popcorn. It's really good. Here's a look at the setup for Luminous, the new Epcot fireworks show. Now, all of those barges are brought out throughout the day. They don't sit there throughout the whole day, which means the lake seems much calmer. It's definitely better than the old, ridiculous, harmonious barges. This is our first time of this trip walking through, well, no, actually the first time ever. I don't know why I said this trip. First time ever walking through the new World Celebration Gardens during, daylight hours. Kind of daylight hours. It's obviously dusk, but it's not pitch black, dark nighttime like it has been the last couple of times that we have been walking through here. I said it in my previous video. To be honest, I'm not exactly sure how all of these vlogs are going to tie together, so I don't know if that's even come out, if it will ever come out. So I'll just tell you now, while it's a very nice park, like in terms of, because that's what it is, it's a park, like a city park. I cannot believe that this took them over 4 years. Like, it really isn't that much. I think pretty much this was just construction hosting zone for the rest of the park as they were building it. But I can't believe that this is what we got after 4 years. However, it is nice, and there are some nice bits in it now, especially like the play with the music and the shows on Spaceship Earth when the light shows happen. And also this Pinar Topak new Epcot theme is fire emoji, so I'm okay with that. And we have chosen our experience that doesn't have a wait time for Epcot. So of course the whole point of the attraction is to teach us about the water cycle. It's very lush in terms of, like, it looks like really great. There are signs that suggest we watch for familiar shapes in the rocks, such as Tafiti here. There is both a wet and dry route through the attraction. Obviously it's water-based, so you can get wet, but you don't have to get wet. Probably not the best time to be wearing flip-flops though. It's all interactive. Like put your hand, like whole hand, go on. You can hear it. It's possibly a little bit hard to hear on the microphone, but as you place your hands through the water streams, it like plays an instrument like it's strings. I like straight away, I like that it sort of encourages you to play, to touch. Like I can't think of a Disney attraction for a long time that is this interactive. So far I think it's great. In this section you can make the water jump around the more you wave your hand. Hey look, it's Pua in the rock. That's really sweet. So this is the famous bit I've seen online where the waterfall stops as you approach, which is very cool. And then I think this is the photo moment, isn't it? Look at that, that's very cool. That is genuinely the best thing in new Epcot by a mile. It's the most Epcot thing that they've made for a long time. I think everyone kind of slated it or wanted to slate it when it was first announced, so it was a splash pad with Moana theming, but it's not. It's educational. Like it talks about on the signs about how you can look after the water cycle, about your conservation, cleanup. Like it's the most Epcot thing that they have made in a really, really long time, and it is genuinely the most beautiful little area that they've designed in a really, really long time as well. That is great, and it deserves to be here. Yeah, 5 out of 5. Wonderful, wonderful attraction. We have chosen our ride at Epcot with a nice 5-minute wait.
What if Nemo's swimming out the sea?
Oh, don't worry. Just keep your eyes open for him along the way.
In the big blue world, we're here with all our friends. In the big blue world.
We've come into the viewing area in the seas to look in the aquarium. There are currently some people scuba diving in the tank, which is an experience that you can do if you know how to scuba dive. Obviously big not hidden Mickey on the floor. There's also a few sharks about as well. Wow, look at that ray. We've decided to do a little bonus ride something in Epcot because Soarin has a 15-minute wait and is currently the far superior Soarin over California variation than Soarin around the world. So do that because 15 minutes is really nothing for Soarin, and then we can go and get our pin and make our way on the monorail to Magic Kingdom. We're just trying to decide what our snack there is going to be though. It is so much better than around the world. I'm sorry, it is. I don't know who I'm apologising to there. So it's time to find an Epcot pin. So we're going to head over to Creations to...
We should go to that pin shop by the exit.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
It's got pins.
We're going to go to the pin shop underneath Spaceship Earth. And there is our Epcot pin. There was a couple. I like this one because it's got Figment on it. Look at him. Okay, it's monorail time. 4:04 coming up. We're probably going to get there just as Happily Ever After kicks off. So I guess that could technically be our experience in Magic Kingdom. That is a nice easy one. Rides wise, we'll have a look and see what it looks like once you know, the crowd disperses from Happily Ever After. But I guess the good thing is that there's no rush now. Like, we haven't got another park to get to, so we've got to get through things. We are on the home straight, 4:04, here we go. And we have arrived at Magic Kingdom 10 minutes before Happily Ever After. I'm sure we're not going to get like a prime sort of front and center view, but honestly, who cares? Like, as long as I can see fireworks, I'm going to be happy. That's going to be a nice, easy experience, something that doesn't have a wait time kind of deal. So probably the quickest we'll get that done. Then we're going to get food because we are very hungry, even though we've been eating snacks all day. I think we want like food, so we'll try and find something for that. And then pick a ride and we're done. We've got our spot sort of not quite halfway down Main Street, but I'm more than happy with that. If you've watched my vlogs for any period of time, you know how much I love Main Street at night, so I'm quite happy to stand here and just have a look around for 10 minutes. Right, we have 2 things left to do. Well, 3 things left to do, but 2 things before we can do the 3rd thing. We need to ride something, and we need to eat something that is Magic Kingdom exclusive. It's currently 105 minutes for a mine train. The park is packed still, so we are probably going on It's a Small World. Okay, we're going for it. 15-minute wait. That's going to be in my head forever now. Brilliant. It's 25 to 10, so we have 25 minutes to get something that is, you know, Magic Kingdom exclusive food, though it's going to be a drink because I know what it's going to be. And then we go and buy the pin, and we've done it. Disney World, completed it. And this is it, the mint julep slushy from Casey's Corner, exclusive to Magic Kingdom. Considering it is cold, like outside, not the drink, probably not a good idea to get a slushy. But anyway, there we go. Right, pin, and we're done. And luckily, because it's Casey's Corner, it's connected to the Emporium, so we're basically right here. And there they are. I know that's 2 pins, but this one is for completing the Magic Kingdom, and this one is for doing the whole thing. And we did it. That's it. We've done it. 4 parks, 1 day. I don't think I'd ever do it again. It's exhausting. I haven't spent this long in multiple theme parks for ages, but because it was basically the first time in nearly 3.5 years that it was an option, I wanted to do it. You maybe could have done it before, but you would have had to wait obviously till 2 o'clock to start hopping around. Anyway, that's it. I'm done. If you have enjoyed the vlog, thank you so much. Please click like, subscribe. I can't even think and use words anymore. Like, subscribe, notifications for future vlogs, all that kind of good stuff. We're going to go and collapse in a hotel room now, but we will see you in the next one. Bye!